Good morning. I'm on my way to hike the Hidden Falls Trail, which is a 10-mile loop around really cool creek and waterfalls and bridges. It's between Auburn and Lincoln in the foothills, mostly oak trees and manzanita, but it's beautiful this time of year, really green rolling hills, and it should be a really nice hike. It's about 43 degrees right now, and I'm hiking with my friend John, who is a pretty consistent hiker. He's done the John Muir trail a couple of years ago solo, and he's a big-time backpacker and snowshoer, so he's a very confident and experienced hiker. So I'm very excited to be hiking with John today, and maybe we'll get some stories of his time on the John Muir trail. Anyway, see you on the trail. So yeah, this is a good 10 miles.
Yeah, okay.
And it's pretty easy except for this little stretch coming back. That's climbing out of the canyon, so that's going to be uphill, but that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm good. I mean, if I had to, I could. If you ran out of gas, I'd have to drag you out.
Okay.
I'd put your ankles under my arms.
You drag me out.
Drag you
okay.
out.
All right. Well,
but I know you're going to be
motor.
fine. I get the sense you don't have any quit in you. It's going to be hot today.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
I'll be shedding some layers here.
I'm halfway thinking, I wish I would have worn shorts.
California hiking, huh?
California hiking.
Tell us about what it was like to hike the JMT. You did that by yourself?
I did do that by myself.
First off, tell us how old you are.
I'm 66.
And when did you do this?
I did this in 2015.
So just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I'm going to do it this year.
You are?
Again, yes. Just because it's fun and there's nothing printed or chiseled in stone that says I can't do it again. It's like, man, I'm going to do it again.
How many miles is it?
It's 210.
And what kind of elevation passes are you going over?
Oh, it's up and down. One of the lowest passes, if you start at Tuolumne, it's 11-ish. Biggest pass is about 13.2.
13,200 feet.
Yeah.
How long does it take you?
I took a month because I'm retired. I can have short days off. I actually had 3 resupplies instead of 1 or 2. So I'm not hauling around 20 pounds worth of food. Out of 21 days, I had 16 days of rain. I was in a flash flood. I was in a 3-day snowstorm, and I almost got struck by lightning. 16 days of rain, and it wasn't just afternoon showers. It was full-on ground wash rainstorms with thunder and lightning at 8 o'clock at night. Same story, sometimes 11 o'clock at night, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You wake up and it's just raining like crazy outside, and you got to decide, do I get out of my shelter or do I try and do the pass? By the time I got down to Purple Lake, there was water running over the ground. It was just taking everything with it. Pine cones, pine needles. It was a muddy mess.
At any point were you a little worried or terrified or concerned or just
yes, I was.
thinking?
It was going back to the lightning bolt. I didn't yell like some people when they think they're going to die. They call out, Jesus! I yelled shit. I yelled.
I think I would have yelled something else. It started with an F.
Jump up the air, and I ran. I didn't think I could actually run with a backpack on, and it was like probably a 32-pound bag. Not a bad weight for a bag, but I was running because I just knew I wanted to get out of there and down to where there was more trees. But then, when I got down there, there was all the ground wash. And I ended up just standing on the downside of the tree easily for an hour. It was just, I felt like I was in the middle of an apocalyptic flood. And I'm watching everything that was on the ground you can think of was going by me. My boots, which are mountaineering boots, the water was actually up over my ankles, spilling into my boots. It's like, and of course, there's the hail and the lightning and the thunder going on overhead. It was something, and I was thinking, okay, crap, I better do something, because if I don't, I will die. Around 5 o'clock it stopped, and I was able to pitch a shelter in my backpack. I line it with trash compactor bags, and the reason trash compactor bags is they're really strong. If the ends are closed, if your bag ends up in a puddle, if it ends up falling in a creek, you're going to have dry stuff.
Yeah.
So that's important
to
know.
That's a backpacker's worst nightmare, is having their stuff wet.
Yeah, having wet stuff.
So when are you going to leave for this next trip?
I'm watching the snow. Right now, the snow so far is 75%, 80%. So maybe the beginning of July. And I'm going in at Mammoth. It's too hard to get a permit at Yosemite now, and then they also limit the people going over Donahue.
So I'm feeling a little pain in my knee, just like right outside here. Kind of taking it easy a little bit today. I took some ibuprofen, and I think I'm just going to have to be very slow on the downhills today.
Yeah, just be nice to it.
I will.
And it'll be okay.
He said I have to be nice to my knee. All right, knee. You are a wonderful knee.
Yeah, is it still right out here?
Yeah, it's just right here. It's just right here. Yeah, just right there. Just right there.
Your IT band runs through there too, iliotibial, and from just sliding up and down, it can get inflamed. So,
is that a pretty common hiker?
Way common, and roadies too.
Really?
Road bikes, yeah, road bikers.
Plantar fasciitis, knee problems, hip problems, feet problems.
I know.
Why do we do this?
For some perverse reason, it feels really good.
It hurts so good. Okay, so John has hitched me up with, this is a backpacker that's always prepared. He's hitched me up with this knee thing right here. So we're going to see how that works going back. We're having to cut our trail a little bit short because my knee's hurting. So maybe this will get me back to the car. We're going to see.
Yeah, because that's a brawny brace. It's not a little stocking.
It's quite something.
Pretend like it's not big.
Ben calls over to go, yeah. That'd be great to do.
My spiritual home is the Sierra Nevada. If I want to say a prayer, I'll just go someplace high and look around. It's a feeling. It's a connected feeling. As you can see really far, and you know that you're just connected to everything around you. The furthest peak. It's spiritual.